Hey guys, what's up? It is Pastor Todd with your 2-minute devotion for today. Now, today we're going to continue in Joshua chapter 4. We started 4 yesterday, and we saw that when the Jordan was completely dry and the people of Israel, God's people, were passing through to the other side, Joshua told the tribes of Israel, remember 12 tribes of Israel for the 12 sons of Jacob. Jacob has his name changed to Israel. He told the 12 tribes of Israel to send somebody back into the Jordan, right about where the Levites were standing holding the Ark of the Covenant. And he said, grab a rock or a stone from there and bring it with you into camp for the night. Now, if you've ever seen a rock that's been in a river, you can kind of tell that it's different because it's smoother because of the way the water's been going over it. So these rocks would look different than something you would have grabbed on the shore. So he says, take those rocks and bring them into camp. And so Joshua's intent is to build an altar, to set up a memorial, to remind the people of God's faithfulness, to remind them, hey, God just stopped the Jordan River so you could pass. You can trust God. But it wasn't just for the people of Israel then to trust God. And of course, they need to trust God because they're about to head into Jericho and they're going to need some faith. But Joshua also said for future generations to be able to know and trust God. So one day there'd be somebody just walking by the river and they'd see these river stones gathered up on the side and they'd say, oh, what is that? Oh yeah, that's right. That's where God helped Israel get into the promised land, and to be reminded of God's greatness, his power, and his faithfulness. So it got me thinking, what do you do to remind yourself of God's faithfulness? Right? It's easy to trust in God when everything's going good and you have plenty, but when things aren't going so good and you're a little nervous or you're a little worried or you're a little anxious, what do you do to remind yourself that God is still God and God is still faithful? So I know some people who in their Bible, they put the little tabs like you see on your notebook sometimes. They put the tabs all through their Bibles and they have color code so that one color stands for times when they don't feel close to God, or when they're having a lack of faith, and they can go back and they can read those awesome Bible verses about trusting in God and God's faithfulness. And then I know other people who actually have prayer journals, and not only do they write down their prayer, but they also write how it was answered. So when they look back over it, they can be reminded that God is always faithful. I don't know what it is for you, but we need to find ways to remind us of the faithfulness of God so that when we're worried or we're scared, we can go back and say, oh no, I don't have anything to worry about. God is on my side and he's going to be with me. And I know he will be faithful because he's been faithful throughout my life. All right, guys, I hope you have a blessed and awesome and happy day. We will catch you tomorrow. But until then, God bless. We'll see you later.